So you've been diagnosed with in like a pre-diabetic state.
Yeah.
Do you have to do anything specific to monitor that? Do you have to test your urine, for example, on a regular basis, or how do you know that you're not becoming actually diabetic?
Well, I'd have to book in an examination with a nurse every 3 to 6 months, just to check on to see if it's going in the right direction, see if I'm improving. Got to check several different things, weight, see if we can get the weight down to, and then the actual blood sugar level is measured, sorry. And it's, basically that, making sure you book appointments with the clinic to keep checking. I've also been going on, it's an NHS course they do, because Healthier You. Several meetings over several months to give people information on type 2 diabetes and how to cope with it. I've been going to those for several months, and they help as well. Yep.
Do you feel when you tell people that you have this problem that they have any misconceived ideas? Like type 2 diabetes, people often associate with obesity and things that, you obviously are not obese and you seem quite active.
Yeah.
Did you think before that your fitness was quite good? Were you quite surprised? You're quite an active person. So
yes.
It was a shock to you to
Well, yeah. I mean, problem is, of course, you never know what the effects are because you can't change history and go back. So it could be that my active lifestyle is what's prevented it from becoming full diabetes and only made it high risk of diabetes. I'll never know. Like I said, my brother's got full diabetes and I know other people with full diabetes only had high risk of it. So I've always kept myself fit and healthy as much as I can, with memories of my mother dying from a heart attack. So I always walk to work. I never take a bus. I always go up the stairs, never take the lift. I've been going out with friends on hiking weekends. Today I spent several hours hiking across North Yorkshire, across Yorkshire. So you just got to keep active. It was a bit of a surprise. Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, I suppose, but I sort of half suspected it because, it was in the family.
Do you have any special techniques to help with your kind of your mental mindset? Do you find the whole thing very stressful? Do you use anything like meditation or anything to help you cope with that?
Don't use anything like meditation, no, but you're quite right with the stress, because you've got to try to keep it up, and you've got to try not to lapse and go into bad habits again. And that can be tough at times, because there's a tendency to be lazy and just eat what you want or what's there or what's unhealthy, rather than make sure you eat something healthy, like grab a pizza instead of cooking a vegetarian meal, etc. And so, it takes an effort. It takes a real effort at times, and you have to keep remembering it as well, because there's a tendency to forget about it and lapse it back into bad habits again, and then you can put back again what had been gained.
What have you found the most difficult? Did you have a particular sweet tooth before, or is it the alcohol, or is there something particular that you really are tempted by?
Biscuits and alcohol. I was always alcohol. Yeah, I like going out with friends. I tend to drink quickly at times, and of course, if friends keep buying you drinks. And I did have a penchant for biscuits, which is a problem because buy a packet of biscuits, you can't stop until the packet's empty. So I've got to try to avoid doing that. You just have to try to develop other tastes, other interests. Try to replace what you had before with something new, which is healthier, if you can.
Is there a particular new recipe or something that you've discovered?
Yes, just 2-3 days ago, because I've got accumulated quite a few cookbooks, and we're going through them. Tried a new one the other day, which was like a potato, carrot, onion casserole cooked in red wine. First time I'd done that. And the interesting thing is, because you always like eating meat and things before, but then when you sort of start forcing yourself to eat vegetarian meals, you often find many of them are tastier than many of the meat you used to eat before. But you just had the habits of eating and doing certain things before without being aware of it. But you've got to be aware of it now because you know the consequences.